And it will happen that they will say in their thoughts, because of their great tribulations, the mighty one does not anymore remember the earth. It will happen when they lose hope, that time will awake. Alright? Now let's keep going here, okay? And then I'm gonna read you something. I'm gonna read you something that the Most High is saying for us too, okay? Now let's get this. These are gonna be 12 calamities that are gonna fall upon the earth, okay? And they're already happening. Alright? Now watch this. This is Baruch. Alright? We're gonna go Baruch chapter 27 and we're gonna start at verse 1. Okay? And he answered and said to me, that time will the time be divided into 12 parts, and each part has been preserved for that which it was appointed. In the first part, the beginning of commotions. In the second part, the slaughtering of the great. In the third part, the fall of many into death. In the fourth part, the drawing of the sword, that means war. In the fifth part, famine and the withholding of rain. In the sixth part, earthquakes and terrors. In the eighth part, a multitude of Shittim and the appearance of demons. Whoa, whoa. The Most High said there's going to be a freaking lot of demons coming out now. Now, have you guys ever heard of that thing called CERN? You ever heard of that? If you never heard of that, I suggest you watch it. They're trying to summon demons from another realm. And that's something that the Most High predicts in the scriptures. He puts that in the scriptures, okay? In the ninth part of the fall of fire. In the 10th part, rape and much violence. In the 11th part, injustice and unchastity. In the 12th part, disorder and a mixture of all that has been seen before. Whoa. So now we're saying all those plagues are going to come in the past, and now it's going to start mixing up. It's going to start going to a... Alright, it's cool. So now he said it's going to start going into a mixture. Alright? And I believe this is now the third video now. So I think my recorder started over again, but that's fine. That's just fine, okay? So now we're going to get down. Those who live on the earth in those days will not understand that it is the end of times. But everyone who will understand will be wise at that time. For the measure and the calculation of the time will be 2 parts, weeks of 7 weeks. It is in one place or one part that the earth things will come, or will they be noticed by the whole earth? And he answered me and said, that which will happen at the time bears upon the whole earth. So the Most High said that the whole earth is about to get it. And the reason why he's doing it, because of what you guys have done to his chosen people. You guys just think that, all this stuff is happening because the world is wicked. Yeah, the world is wicked, but you gotta understand that's not just it. There's a chosen people that the whole world has done wickedness to. You don't understand that. Now this is what our ancestor Baruch says to us, to the Israelites. Okay. You, however, if you prepare your minds to sow into them the fruits of the law, he shall protect you in the time of which the mighty one shall shake the entire creation. So he's telling us, the Israelites, if you are righteous and you are coming back to the laws and commandments, the Most High is going to protect us from all this destruction that's about to come upon the world. All right. Now I'm going to read. The Apocalypse of Abraham. Okay. We're going to read the Apocalypse of Abraham now. And this book is a really, really good book. A lot of people don't know about it, but I know about it, and it's a very prophetic book. A lot of people don't really understand it, but I understand it, because once you start to have wisdom, and you start understanding more things. Okay. Now let me read this to you. Okay. See where I'm at. All right, we're doing good. Okay. This is Abraham Okay, this is our forefather Abraham. Okay, this is Abraham. His son is Isaac. Grandson is Jacob. We come from Jacob. So these are our forefathers. The Negroes. These are our forefathers. Okay, this is what he's saying. Okay. And while he was still speaking, I found myself on the earth, and I said, Eternal Mighty One, I am no longer in the glory in which I was above, and all that my soul desired. Well, first, this is Apocalypse of Abraham, chapter 30. All right, chapter 30. And I'm going to read all the way to 32. I will explain to you the things you desired in your heart, for you have sought to know the 10 plagues, which I have prepared against the heathens. You see, so you heathens don't get it that the Most High has prepared plagues for you. And these plagues are here right now. They're here right now. Y'all just don't get it. Y'all not going to try to get this thing. Y'all going to try to fight and lie and do whatever you can do to get out of this judgment. Rather than just repent and turn back and just accept your punishment and what you guys have done, you're going to keep lying and lying and lying and lying and lying. All right? For you have sought to know the 10 plagues which I prepared against the heathen, and I prepared them beforehand in the passing of the 12th hour. Hear what I tell you. It will be this: the first, sorrow of much need; the second, fiery conflagrations of the cities; the third, destruction by pestilence among the cattle; for the fourth, famine of the world of their generation; the fifth, among the rulers, destruction by earthquake and the sword; the sixth, increase of hail and snow; the seventh, wild beasts will be their grave; the eighth, pestilence and hunger will change their destruction. That means diseases and hunger will change. They'll go back and forth, and that's happening right now. Y'all don't get this thing. The ninth, execution by the sword and flight and distress. The 10th, thunder voices and destroying earthquakes. Wow. Now listen to this. And then I will sound the trumpet out of the air, and I will send my chosen one, having, that's the Messiah, send my chosen one, having in him one measure of all my power, and he will summon my people who were humiliated by the heathens. You see, they humiliated us. They say that we got the coronavirus now. They said we got AIDS. They said we got Ebola. They said we got sickle cell. Now we got corona. We got everything. Black people got everything. They put us to face of everything. That's humiliation. All right, and I will burn with fire those who mocked them and ruled over them in this age, and I will deliver those who have covered me with mockery over to the scorn of the coming age, because I have prepared them to be food for Hades. That means you're going to hell. So if you heathens don't get it together, you're going straight to hell, and the majority of you are, because you refuse to accept the truth. You don't want to hear the truth. You're just going to lie. You're just going to keep lying about it. You're going to keep going and going and going and going and lying until the Most High burns you up. All right? So this is a plea to you nations of people, to all you other races of people. This is my plea to you. If you don't believe me, that's fine. You don't have to believe me. But I just read you all the scriptures. I just read you the scriptures. So I suggest you get the scriptures, write them down, and go read them yourself. And then you come up with your own conclusion of this stuff. Because there is a chosen people, and the chosen people is not just believers. Oh God, they're all racist. That's a damn lie. There's a race of people, Most High chosen people, and I showed you in Revelation where the 144,000 is only for the 12 tribes. That's a race of people. That's a race of people. So those are the 144,000. The rest of the people are the strangers, the ones who are going to cleave on to Israel. You guys can be saved that way. But in order to be saved that way, you got to know who the children of Israel are. If you don't know who they are, then you can't be saved. That's just the bottom line. And it sounds very harsh, and it is harsh. It is harsh. The scriptures is not no freaking joyride. It's not no freaking circus. It's not a circus. It's very serious. You know, it's a very serious thing. And these people don't understand that judgment is upon them. It's upon you. All right, you other nations, get it together. All right, hope you found something in this. I hope you did. All right. You know, if your comments are negative or whatever they are, oh well, it is what it is. Like and subscribe. If not, it is what it is. But the truth has to get out there. Okay. Shabbat shalom, family. Shabbat shalom.